Hi everybody! Hi and welcome back to the channel. If you're new to our lovely little channel, my name's Matt.
And I'm Natalie.
And we are M&N World. So, today is another first, but is technically also a celebration for us of being 1 year on YouTube.
1 whole year!
Wow, that went quick. That went really, really quick.
It did.
Whew.
It did.
I mean, currently we haven't really done as much as we would have liked around about this 1 year mark, but
yeah,
it has had some good things for us actually. I think number one being when we decided to do Vlogmas, it gained us the confidence that we needed to just be behind camera. I know I enjoyed doing it, doing Vlogmas, and I'm pretty sure we'll end up doing it again.
Yeah, not only did it give her confidence in front of the camera, but obviously I do all the editing, so it gave me sort of plenty of practice at learning how to edit, especially very, very quickly.
Yeah, definitely.
Every day.
Definitely. And we also had our first vlogging trip to Florida. Sadly, as many of you may know, that we lost that footage, thanks to technology.
Hard drives.
Yeah, gutted. But that trip was it was good to start doing the vlogging, but it had its teeth and problems when we were doing it. And
if there was one thing I could change, I would maybe wish we'd started vlogging earlier so that Florida wasn't my first vlogging experience, because that was quite an ask.
Yes.
Like, you know, Florida holidays are managing a big task anyway, but to do it for our first vlogging, I kind of wish we'd sort of started on something a little bit easier. I had a bit more practice under our belt before then, but
yeah, but we are enjoying the process so far, and obviously we're part of such a brilliant and lovely community. A lot of
we've made some absolutely wonderful friends.
We're grateful for that. That's one of the biggest pluses that we've had doing vlogging.
Yeah, we've made some of our best friends out of this.
Yeah, we're still quite new to the obviously process to it, and we will get better with practice. Practice makes perfect, as they say, and we've got some perfect people in the community who can give us plenty of advice. I know I did my first editing on a zoo vlog, and that was fun. So I know the editing process.
Yeah.
But enough about that. Enough of me rambling on.
Yeah. So 1 year on YouTube. Woohoo!
Woo! So to celebrate the 1 year on YouTube, we asked all of you guys on socials if you had any questions for us. So this is our very first Q&A.
Yeah.
So to my surprise, we did actually get a lot of
questions. Got a lot of questions.
We've got a lot of questions over Instagram and Twitter. So
yes. So this will have to be a 2-part series. Just try and answer all our questions.
Yes.
So we're going to start with Twitter. Twitter did have the most questions, so we might have to do some Twitter questions in this one, and then in part 2 do the rest of the Twitter questions and the couple we got on Instagram.
Yes.
But we've got quite a lot of questions on both platforms, so
we have.
I'm excited to dive in.
Yes, so we'll dive in.
Let's go.
Let's go. Right.
Question number 1.
Question number 1. The very first person to ask us a question on Twitter was Chloe from the lovely Making Magic Memories.
Hi, Chloe.
We'll leave the link down below to Chloe's channel. And Chloe asked, what schemes can we come up with to annoy Paul? That's Paul of That UK Disney Company. Now I'm pretty sure that's aimed towards me.
Probably.
If many of you didn't know, me and Chloe in That UK Disney Couples chat, or even Saturday Night Discussions chat, tend to get up to a lot of mischief.
I end up in a timeout.
And I end up in a timeout. Thanks, Chloe. So that's usually your fault.
Don't blame Chloe for your behaviour.
But Chloe's my favourite Spurs fan, so you know. I've actually missed her the last couple of weeks because she's not been in the chat. So she's my chat sidekick. We usually get up to quite a lot of trouble in those chats. But yes.
So to answer the question,
what could I get up to?
What mischief could we get up to annoy Paul?
I don't know.
The possibilities are endless.
The possibilities are endless. I generally considered buying a Harry Kane face mask to go on Sat Discussions just to wind him up, but I wouldn't even make it past the green room. So
that's so mean, Paul. I'm so sorry for his behaviour.
Chloe, you're a bad influence. Okay, next question. Have either of you been to Alnwick Castle, where the first 2 Harry Potters were filmed? Yes, we have.
Multiple times.
We have. We live half an hour away from Alnwick.
Yeah.
So we've been a couple of times to Alnwick Castle, more so the gardens, because the gardens are really, really lovely.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Summertime.
Beautiful.
The fountain's beautiful. But yeah, we have been to the castle.
Yeah, and it's lovely. It's a lovely castle. And they now do like workshops for kids where they can learn how to ride a broom. And I think they do photo opportunities and things like that for broom riding. It's really good. So if ever you're up in Northumberland, I recommend going to Alnwick Castle.
Definitely. And the poison, I just like the garden. The poison garden's really cool.
And visit the gardens while you're there as well. They're beautiful.
Tree house as well. It's got cocktails. Just saying. Okay, so next question. Thank you, Chloe. Next question is from Lewis Lance, aka Bargerat 2001. Hi, Lewis. Thanks, Lewis. Lewis's first question is favourite neighbourhood restaurant. We don't tend to go out that much, really, in terms of restaurants. But
no, and to be honest, if we do, it's usually because we're already out.
Or it's a special occasion, possibly.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like a birthday.
And usually we just end up in a chain restaurant because we're usually somewhere where all the chain restaurants are.
Have we got this one together, or do you want to have separate? Because I don't know which one you're going to be thinking of.
Neighbourhood restaurant. It's tough because we do have a couple of really nice ones.
La Torre in Bedlington Town Centre.
Yeah, that's
for your
nice.
birthday, that was nice. Good,
I was going to say,
simple Italian food.
I think my favourite one would have to be the Northumberland Arms.
Ooh,
in
good
Felton.
choice. Good choice.
We've gone there for a couple of family meals once or twice, and every single time it's been beautiful. The food's been brilliant. It isn't massively expensive. Everything's homemade and hand cooked, and it's got a lovely atmosphere.
Sunday lunches are. Love a good Sunday lunch. But I'm going to agree with you there.
Agree.
We do have some nice restaurants in our area, but
yeah, because of what the area of Northumberland's like. Most of our restaurants are like little pub bistro kind of things.
Yeah.
You know, we don't really sort of have like posh restaurants or anything like that.
If you want posher, you've got to go further up north. In the Northumberland area, which we
or in Newcastle Town Centre.
Oh yes. Next question from Lewis is favourite neighbourhood outdoor market. Ooh, we're not really market people, are we? But
no, but Amble does a good market usually.
It does. Because they do quite a lot of crafts, and they have the Geordie bangers.
Yeah.
Have a good
We're
sausage.
more of a Christmas market kind of person. People.
People.
We'll have a good Christmas market. But I'm trying to think where else does a nice market around here.
I like the Granger market, but that's a permanent indoor market. That's in Newcastle.
Yeah.
That's
It's
cool.
not really round our neighbourhood, Newcastle, though, is it?
No.
Again, that's another half an hour away, so Alnwick's half an hour north, Newcastle's half an hour down.
Yeah, so we're smack bang in the middle of two places, but yeah, I would say Amble Market's a nice little market on a good day.
Yeah, and it's got like a marina and everything like that, Amble, so it does lots
Fish
of...
and chips.
Yeah, it does lots of fish and chips, and it does little crafts, usually like sea themed or like boat themed or things like that. They do some really nice stuff.
Lewis's next question. Favourite local museum? Now, I like this one.
Go on, you go first.
Hancock Museum in Newcastle.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. Yeah.
I mean, this is funny, but we do like museums, but the problem is we tend to go in and we're out pretty quick because we don't really read the information. We're really terrible.
Yeah, well, Matt doesn't like reading, and I'm dyslexic. So if I went around to the museums and read every piece of information, we're probably there for like 3 days.
The Hancock Museum is a nice museum. There's also the Discovery Museum as well. I like that.
Yeah.
Been there about 3 times. That's also in Newcastle.
But also in our local town where we were born, we've got a mining museum.
Yes.
Because we're from a little mining town.
Yeah.
And Woodhorn Museum, and I really like that.
It is quite. It's
quite fascinating, and it's quite interactive.
You get to crawl through what would be like a mine shaft. You get to push mine carts, which, believe it or not, are actually heavier than what they look.
Yeah. And it just I quite like that one. But again, it's just quite quick, that one, isn't it?
It is just quick. Right. Favourite US non-Disney property restaurant? Now, I've only been twice to Orlando, so I can only go off one that we had off-site, and that was the OK Corral.
That's spent too much time in Nana.
The Golden Corral, and that was nice. Buffet restaurant, just quite nice. I tried okra for the first time, made me a little bit sick, but
yeah, I wouldn't have tried okra for the first time at a Golden Corral buffet.
But you can answer the favourite off-site restaurants.
Bahama Breeze.
That's
I know
on
we
my bucket
haven't
list.
taken you there yet, but Bahama Breeze, it's lovely. The atmosphere is good. The cocktails are good. and the food's absolutely delicious, and you know, some things come with like a Caribbean style to them, and it's lovely, really, really good.
Lewis's final question is, where, other than Florida, where in the US would you like to visit? Plenty of places. Everywhere. I know California is definitely on one of the lists for me.
California, Vegas,
Oh yeah.
San Diego.
I'd like to do New York.
I'd like to go to New York.
New York.
I would like to go to Washington. I would like to go to Philadelphia, Boston,
New Orleans.
Definitely.
Plenty of places in the States.
Chicago.
Oh, I'm trying to try a proper Chicago pizza.
Like too many places. Too many places.
But California and Vegas, I think, are the next possible ones we could be looking at.
They're the most likely. You know. But lots of places, Lewis, loads.
There is. But thank you very much for your questions, Lewis.
Yes, thank you.
Really appreciate those. Next questions is from Jane and Tom at Team O'Sullivan.
Hi, Jane and Tom.
Hi guys, Jane T. Jane asks, Jane and Tom Scott, sorry, what job did you want to do when you were growing up?
I changed my mind so many times I couldn't even remember. I can remember wanting to be, like when I was younger, I wanted to do your typical things like, you know, all kids want to do, like I wanted to be an air hostess and all this kind of stuff because I thought that would be really glamorous. And then at one point I watched too much NCIS and decided I wanted to be a forensic scientist. That didn't happen. That's not at all what happened.
Mine's stupid, but also kind of like daft because I was about pretty young, and I just saw this advert on TV. It was a BT advert, and I turned around to my parents and I just went, "Mum, Dad, I want to be a BT man." So I wanted to work for BT. Yeah, I wanted to work for BT.
I don't think necessarily maybe a BT engineer, not necessarily working in an office
BT.
or
I think it was
call centre or something like that.
No, I think it was BT engineer because it was an advert of a guy fixing one of the relays.
The telephone poles, yeah.
Yeah.
You like to do like every hands-on thing. You like practical jobs.
I do, but alas, I didn't obviously go for that. No. Next question is: if money was no object, what's your dream holiday destination?
Everywhere.
Oh yeah.
A full round the world tour.
Just to see like worldwide landmarks like the Great Wall of China.
I mean, don't get me wrong, there's places I don't want to go, but there's loads of places I would like to see. Just everything that's got like a rich history or like a fascinating culture or anything like that.
Standout one for me, Japan. Having watched James May in Japan and quite a lot of Japan vlogs. Yeah. People just going. It just looks cool. The culture. It's got noodles. All the noodles. But it's got some really, really fascinating culture in Japan. So that's one of my destinations I'd love to go.
I'd like to visit, like, I'm not usually like a beach holiday kind of person, but I would love to travel to places like the Maldives and things like that.
The Galapagos.
And
all animals.
See the, like, you know, bright white sandy beaches, crystal blue waters. I'd like to do things like, you know, go see dolphins and go snorkeling and things like this. I'd love to do it all.
Yeah.
Everything,
anything. Everything, Jane. If money was no object, I wish.
Round the world tour.
Oh yes. Next and last question. If you could only eat sweet or savoury for the rest of your life, what would you choose? Oh, that's really tough. See, I've got
if my teeth wouldn't rot and it wouldn't make us fat, sweet stuff.
That's tough because I've got a real bad sweet tooth. Like cake and chocolate are my biggest kryptonite. You put that in front of me, nah.
Yeah.
I'm away. It's like cake. Yeah.
Come on, you gotta pick one.
I do love me savoury, but I'm a sweet tooth. Sorry, sweet.
Yeah.
Give me a Rice Krispie treat from Orlando any day.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we like savoury food as well. Don't get me wrong, but sweet stuff feels kind of naughty. Yeah, as long as it would make me fatter about my teeth, then I would have sweet stuff.
Definitely. That was a very articulate answer. I'll give
Thank you.
That's articulated.
I haven't been thinking about that one at all.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jane.
Thank you, Jane and Tom. Really good questions. The next questions are from Diane and family. Hi guys.
Hi Diane and family.
That's the UK Disney vlog, and Diane asks, what was your first pet?
My first pet was a bunny rabbit.
Aww.
And guess what I named it? Thumper. They'd always been Disney obsessed ever since I was a kid. My first rabbit was called Thumper.
Cute.
My first pet.
My first pet, and I can't really remember really looking after them, but as far as I was told, and they were in a hutch, were two guinea pigs called Nipper and Sad Sack because I had a fascination with, I think it was Raggy Dolls at the time. Sorry kids, if you're watching this is a I'm
showing your age, yeah.
I'm showing my age. Raggy Dolls was a really, really old program back in the day. I can't remember those guinea pigs. I can't even remember looking after them, but clearly I've been obsessed with guinea pigs since childhood.
Forever.
So, but yes, but technically our first pet together was a Syrian hamster.
Yeah, called Daisy.
Oh, she was gorgeous.
Oh, she was so
lovely.
sweet.
I mean, she wasn't gorgeous when she was biting the bars to get out at night time while stuck in our room.
Yeah.
But that was her message to say, this cage is too small.
Yeah.
Bless her. Right, if you could choose one place to go on holiday, where would it be apart from Disney? So I think we'll probably answer that one with...
Well, technically,
Or did we?
Jane said if money was no object. Diane didn't say that. So, Japan.
Yes, Japan.
Definitely. Not just, obviously for Disney, but not just for Disney. I would like to see all different kinds of things and experience all different kinds of adventure and culture in Japan.
I think we kind of like holidays where you can obviously do quite a lot of things, but
yeah, we like adventurous holidays. We're not sit on the beach
no.
kind of sunbathing people.
Don't get me wrong, we don't mind that. If like a Disney World holiday, you've got to take
a rest day.
Yeah, like a rest day, absolutely fine.
Yeah, but I couldn't do that for 2 weeks. I get bored too easy. We both do.
No. So yes, Japan. So the last question from Diane is, how did you meet? Oh, you really want to say that one?
Well,
I stalked you. Didn't really.
You didn't stalk me. Not really. It's a bit of a funny one because we haven't got a basic how did you meet story because we went to the same high school together.
We did.
But we weren't friends. We didn't speak. We didn't.
No.
Had nothing to do with each other. We just kind of knew of each other.
Mm. There was about a 3-year gap, so I think.
Yeah, between sort of first seeing each other and then sort of properly talking, it was probably about 3 years. And you know, we added each other on Facebook and sent the odd message and happy birthday every year and things like that. And then gradually, just I guess one day we started just having a conversation. The conversation just really flowed.
It did.
And somebody booked up the courage to ask me when he comes back from university, could he take me out on a date? So I went, go on then.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Sucker for a sad case.
Shut up, man. No.
But yes.
So,
to be fair, we love telling that kind of thing about us, about how we met.
Yeah. So I guess kind of in high school, kind of not on Facebook. Yeah, it's a bit weird one because we knew who each other was. We just never sort of really conversed or met up or anything like that.
Yeah.
Cool, yeah.
Cool. So thank you very much, Diane.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much for the question. And we will do one more.
One more.
One more. And it is the man himself, your father, Trevor Irvine.
Hi, Dad.
Hello,
I'm on your telly.
Your dad asks...
Oh, I don't even want to know.
No, I don't think I do.
Come on, then.
My question is, how cool is your dad and father-in-law? Well, considering he's a Liverpool fan, sorry, Simon.
He's alright, I guess.
No, he's the best. He's got a heart of gold and he's got a sense of humour. Don't tell him I said that.
Shh.
Shh.
No.
But no,
Don't tell him.
He's pretty cool.
But I absolutely love him.
He'd do anything for anybody. And
what a guy. He's absolutely brilliant, definitely. I know everybody says this, but he is absolutely the best dad in the world.
Really, really is.
Yeah.
Can be grumpy sometimes, hence his profile picture on Twitter is grumpy.
Yeah.
But
however, he did use the word cool. Love you really, Dad.
Oh, right. Great. If you could listen to one song for the rest of your life, what would it be? Oh, you see, that one's a tough one, because the logical person in me, and I'm never logical, it's just a surprise to you, I know. Because you'd listen to a song and it would depend after maybe like 5 or 6 times, it would probably get on your nerves and you wouldn't listen to it ever again. But for me...
Yeah, because even listening to your favourite song over and over and over again would eventually start to get really annoying.
Because at the minute, I love 2 songs and they're 80s songs. My favourite, and Trevor will know this, Skin Trade by Duran Duran and Skin Deep by the Stranglers. Those 2 songs never get old for me.
What's your obsession with Skin?
I don't know, they just popped up. It's basically songs that I've just listened to on Absolute 80s, saved on Spotify and play.
Yeah.
They're brilliant. You know they're catchy.
Yeah, no, they are good songs. To be fair, in this family, we're all listening to Absolute 80s radio.
Yeah.
So we're all massive 80s music fans.
So
At the minute, I'm a little bit obsessed with... Is the song called Moonlight Shadow?
Oh, Mike Oldfield, yes.
Yeah.
Mike
Moonlight
Oldfield.
Shadow. And Song for Whoever by The Beautiful South. It's got the best lyric in it ever. It literally starts with, I love you from the bottom of my pencil case. What a great lyric.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't think I could pick just one song to listen to forever. But I could listen to Absolute 80s radio forever.
Yes.
So if I just put Absolute 80s radio on and never switched it off, I can do that. I can do that.
And your father's last question is, if there was one meal you could eat for the rest of your life, what would it be? I know.
On.
I would love to eat, and it's because I'm just a typical, very simple person at heart. Christmas dinner. I love Christmas with all the trimmings.
Yeah, you do love a good dinner, don't you? Like a
All the
Sunday dinner,
vegetables,
Christmas
like a
dinner kind
Sunday
of thing.
dinner. I love it.
Mm.
But again, that would get dry for the rest of your life.
What would I eat?
How about something from Homecoming?
No, I say I loved Homecoming, but after eating my chicken and mashed potatoes, it was so rich it made us feel sick.
And the portions are huge.
Yeah. Oh, the Cajun pasta from House of Blues.
I think, yeah. Even you let me have a try.
I mean, I would get awful heartburn eventually, but my god, it's so good.
It is good.
Yeah.
There was some nice food in House of Blues.
Yeah. But I like, like spaghetti bolognese and mince and dumplings.
Nice home cooked.
Yeah, nice home cooked meals.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Home food.
Home cooking.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Right, so I think we'll end it here. For
Yes,
part
because we've been
1.
going on for 22 minutes and 40 seconds. So we'll leave that here.
Yep, we'll leave that one here, and part 2 will be the remainder of the Twitter questions and the Instagram questions.
Hopefully, I hope we don't have to split this into 3 because might start recording part 2 and realise after 20 minutes well, we're now at time 2.
Oops.
Yeah.
But yes. So if we've read your question out and you sent it in on socials, thank you very much. We appreciate it. Hope we answered them reasonably well for you and you know a little bit more.
So far. Can't wait to get some more questions ready.
But yes, we'll finish this one here.
Yes, so if you've liked this video, give it a
Thumbs
big
up.
thumbs up. Leave a comment down below with any of your answers to any of these questions if you like, or if you want to ask any more, that's fine. If you can, subscribe to our little itty bitty channel. That would be great, wherever it is. If you haven't already, that would be fabulous. And we'll leave it here for now. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye!